In the last video, I explained you what is question tag, how we have to use it. The positive for the positive statement, affirmative and negative, how it should be used. In this video, we are going to see what is given in your textbook. A question tag is a short question added at the end of a statement. It is generally used when asking for agreement or confirmation. It is not just asking question, it is only for asking for agreement or confirmation. The tag is formed with the auxiliary verb in the statement and the subject. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. So formed with the auxiliary verb, one helping verb will be there in the statement. From the statement only it is taken, and the subject. And the personal pronoun form of the subject is used in the question tag. A positive statement takes a negative tag, while a negative statement takes a positive tag. So if the helping verb is given, we will be using isn't in the question tag. If isn't is given in the statement, you will be using is in the question tag. If the sentence contains a main verb, then the question tag uses an appropriate form of do verb. Do, does or did should be used. If there is no helping verb in the statement, then we have to find out from the main verb. If the main verb is written in past tense, simple past, we have to use did. If it is written in simple present, you have to check whether it is do form or does form. Do form in the sense, for other than third person singular, we use do form. What is third person singular? He, she, it. For he, she, it, we will be using does form. So for the word writes, we have to split into does plus write. If only the word write is given, then we have to split into do plus write. Suppose the word is wrote, simple past, then we have to split into did plus write. An appropriate pronoun of the subject is added to the verb to form the tag. So appropriate pronoun in the sense we can use I, we, you, he, she, it, they. So these 7 personal pronoun can be used. There are exceptions. We can use there, there, there and one also, one one. There and one also can be used in the question tag if the sentence is beginning with there or one. Otherwise, we have to use only personal pronouns. The sentence ends with a comma followed by a tag which ends with a question mark. So the statement ends with a comma and then we have to write the question tag ending with a question mark. Look at the example. You are a student, aren't you? Or negative, aren't. Then we are using the personal noun you. We need not change it because already personal pronoun is used here. So we are repeating the same. Aji is not a lawyer. Here Aji is not personal pronoun, it is proper noun. So equivalent to that is she. Aji is not a lawyer. Is not is given. So we have to use the positive tag is, and instead of Aji we are using she. Is she? Question mark. Lawrence saw the snake sliding into the hole. Lawrence saw. Saw is the main verb. There is no helping verb in this sentence. So we have to split into did plus see because saw is past tense. Did plus see. Did opposite didn't. And instead of Lawrence we are using the personal noun he. Didn't he? Jody attends the class regularly. Doesn't he? So doesn't he is used. So in that also falling intonation, rising intonation is there. So the tone, how it should be used, that also telling the meaning of it, the intonation, the rise and fall of the voice in speaking, rising intonation, falling intonation of the tag determines the meaning of the tag. For rising intonation, wasn't he? Wasn't he? That is falling intonation. Wasn't he? When we use rising intonation, look at the sentence and the tag. Madhav doesn't speak Telugu. Does he? So it is almost like a question only. Does he? If the intonation of the tag goes up, so when I say that the question tag does he, so it is rising, right? When I say does he, so when I use that the last word, I am giving more stress, so it is rising from the first word. So it means you are not sure if Madhav speaks Telugu and we want to know if he does. It is almost like asking for confirmation. If we use the falling intonation, does he? If you use does he, not does he, does he? So from up to down, does he? If the intonation of the tag goes down, it means we are checking or confirming if Madhav speaks Telugu. It is just for confirmation we are asking. We don't have any doubt at all. Just the the person who is listening, he has to agree with you. That's all. So rising intonation and falling intonation, when we use it in spoken English, when we speak, so we have to use rising intonation or falling intonation. With it has to express the meaning. Add appropriate question tags to the following sentence. So this is what you are going to do as exercise. So read these sentences very carefully, these statements, and find out whether it is affirmative or negative, or which tense is used. If the main verb, if they use the main verb or auxiliary verb or any other verb, you check it. And personal pronoun is used or any other name is used, everything you have to check and find out the question tag for it. These 10 questions, you write it in the textbook and write the question tag for it. I hope that everybody will be writing the correct question tag for each. So later we can check the answer, no problem. If it goes wrong also, no problem. You have to write in the classwork, you write your own answer. So based on the rules I explained, and go through it and read the textbook exercise also. Read the textbook examples and the explanations given. Surely you can understand and you can do this exercise 100% perfectly. So read the question, first one alone, I will give the answer. Cities are increasingly becoming urbanized. Aren't they? Aren't they? So are negative, aren't. Cities, the third person, I have to use they. Question mark. So only this exercise you will be writing in the classwork. Take a snap of it and send it to me today itself.